Hello, my name is Oscar Rios and my specialty is general surgery. I chose to go into healthcare really because of my mother. Growing up in a small town on the border with Mexico, she and my aunts would perform a lot of missionary work on Sundays. And I would see how there were some groups that would come and help, and I often felt that I wanted to do something. One thing I realized is that when the people in Mexico would receive their medications, after they would run out, they would go back to being sick again. And so I started thinking, what could I do to kind of keep that vision alive with my mom and my aunts? And so I felt surgery was a good opportunity where, as a surgeon, you can take care of a problem and it's fixed, and the patient gets better and they get to live a normal life again. You see somebody that's completely injured and you get to help them get back to their families. And to me, that was the biggest gift that I could see. I come from a family where my mom has 9 siblings, so I grew up with 10 aunts and uncles, and on my dad's side there were 7. And so when I became a physician, I usually got, even to this day, I get calls from my family on what to do, and the doctor said a certain thing and what do I think about it. And so I started thinking, if I give that advice to my patients and treat them like they were family, then I feel really good about how I treat my patients and what advice I give them. When I was in college, I knew I wanted to become a doctor, and I worked at a lab, and that was under the direction of a medical director. And one thing that he told me, that if you just don't say anything and if you listen, the patient will tell you exactly what's wrong with them. If I wasn't a doctor, or if I couldn't do this, I would become a chef. That's something that growing up, my mom and dad owned restaurants, and to me that was a passion of mine. They didn't want me to like the restaurant because it's a hard business. But to me, there's nothing better than being on call for 24, 36 hours and then going home and being able to chop garlic and chop onions and just have those smells and aromas, and then see my family around and enjoy a great meal.